Evening, everybody. My name's Andy Ragequit. This is Moose Racing League. It's Sunday, which is MRL Day, and you are in for a treat. It is Tier 2 season opener around the street circuit of Singapore, where the racing is close, but the walls are indeed closer. I hope you're all ready for it. I'm looking forward to having a quick look at what this track has to offer then. So it's tight, it's twisty, it's 5 kilometers with 23 turns, 3 DRS zones. Obviously we've got some nice long straights for some overtakes, and we've got that critical turns 16 through 21 where accidents happen, wings are lost, and hopefully overtakes are kept to a bare minimum so that we don't have too many DNFs. Right then, here we go. We're getting ready for the start of the race. Let's see, it's J-Joe on pole with Kermit Attacks joining on the front row in the Red Bull. The McLaren of Fate Man takes P3 with Williams Racing's Chili Willy in P4. Andy in the Mercedes takes P5, and completing the third row, it's Moo Irons in the second Williams. We've got AlphaTauri's City of R in P7 with Sacco Like Taco in the second Red Bull P8. P9 is Semtex with P10 Landsharky. Georgester in P11 in the Mercedes with the McLaren of Beacles in P12. P13, it is JBTC in the Ferrari with AlphaTauri's Comp45 in P14. P15 is Gibbsy in the Alpine with Haas and Ketchin 91 in P16. Echo CFC 17. 18 is Maud. 19 is MB Jacobson. And in P20 at the back of the back is the Aston Martin of AK. I think we just about managed to get through all of those in the right amount of time, because we don't have a formation lap this evening. I'm led to believe that tonight's race is going to start off dry, but we may see some weather at some point in the middle of the race to add to the thrills and spills of Tier 2. And it's Tier 2 showtime with MRL Sunday. That is a horrible camera angle. And J-Joe gets off to an amazing start with Kermit. We do have some places changing at the back of the grid. And we've got a little bit of coming together further back. But it's J-Joe who's managed to get himself away. And cleanly, as does Kermit, Fake Mano, Chili, Andy, Iron, City of R, Sacco Like Taco, Semtex. Fake Mano burning through that ERS down the long straight. Getting down towards that corner. Is he going to make a move on the inside? It looks like he is going to make a move on the inside. Oh, there's contact. Oh, big contact. Huge crash. Huge crash. And Com45 is out of the race. We've got huge problems in Tier 2 on lap 3. Com45 out of the race. Chili Willy. Bits of his car all over the road. MB Jacobson. Looks like he might have been caught up in that, but hasn't got any missing parts.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. There's been an incident. I
think we're going to see, by the time they come out, the rain will be coming down. So we're going to see all these cars throwing themselves into the pits. City of R hasn't got into the pits. He's stayed out for a lap. He's stayed out for a lap. That's a huge gamble. Fate Mano, I thought he'd thrown on some hard tyres there. That was a bit of a mistake. 5 second for penalty. 5 second penalty for Gibbsy, speeding in the pit lane. Not good. What an absolute catastrophe that was, though. I'm not entirely sure whose fault that was, as Chili Willy and Fate Mano got tangled in that tight right-hand corner after the long straight. Soft song for the last throwings. Right then. When are we going, J-Joe? When are we going, J-Joe? Yeah, there he goes. He goes. He goes. Did he catch Fake Man napping? Possibly. Semtex get caught napping. Somebody's trying to warm their tyres up in front of Sacco. Sacco's got pressure. Didn't get left any room there, I have to say. Oh, Sacco. Steady. This is wet, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. The two Red Bulls are going side by side. Ooh, careful, Red Bulls, careful! Oh, he's going to get a better drive, I think, and he's piled on the ERS. So it's Sacco Like Taco trying to defend in the Red Bull from the Mercedes of Andy. Defends well down into turn 1 and 2. Takes turn 3 a little bit deep and wide. Are we going to see Andy get a run on him then down the long straight after this right-hander? Here they go. Out to the right to try and get the outside line. Goes Andy. Takes the position from Sacco. Is Sacco going to be late onto the brakes in this turn? It looks like he is. But he's not as late on the brakes as Andy is. Andy takes the position. A tiny little bit of contact there between the two. But it's now a Mercedes sandwich between two slices of Red Bull bread. Kermit's lost a little bit of time to Echo. He's going to have Andy for company pretty shortly, and Sacco like Taco is beginning now to drop off the back of Andy and get challenged by the Ferrari of JB. Yellow flag, and it's the Alpine of Semtex who's gone round. At the end of Sector 2, start of Sector 3, he's going to drop all the way back down to P17. P18, he's going to be under pressure from Jordster as well. Yellow flag in Sector 3 is Chilly Willy. He's having an absolute stinker of a day. And the safety car's out. The safety car is out. The prayers have been answered from the Red Bull race engineer. The voice is beginning to get a little strained already. We've had that much action. So we do have some cars in the pits. It's Ketchin, Sacco like Taco, Moo Irons and Jordster throwing themselves into the pits. Let's have a quick double check. We've seen enough of the position change for now. Now then, here we go. Here are the gamblers. So it's Echo, Andy, Ketchin and Jordster all on the medium tyres. Because I don't think it's been the crossover period just yet. When are we going to see this go? And away goes J-Joe with Fake Man, Kermit, JB, AK, Gibbsy, Maud, Sinchivar, Echo, all in hot pursuit. He got a good enough launch away, did J-Joe, as did Fake Man. The gaps are pretty even all the way down that field. As we see our medium runner Ketchin drop a position to Iron Boogs. Beco's closing in rapidly on Echo. Let's just have a quick look at this. Oh, he's pushed him round the corner. There's the traction. There's the difference in the two tyres right now then. Beco's makes the pass look easy. It's a big gamble for these guys now. All the medium runners occupy the bottom 6 positions in the classifications. So if you've got inters on right now, you need to get your foot down because eventually it will go dry. And the gamble for the guys on the mediums is that they just need to not knock it into the wall. And just as we're saying it, it's Echo CFC who dumps it into the wall, which gives all of our runners early doors an opportunity. And J-Joe had gone round. J-Joe's gone round. So this is what makes this track and these conditions such a fun thing to watch. J-Joe is out. J-Joe has crashed out. He has DNF'd under safety car conditions at the back of the pack. From glory to absolute turmoil in a little over a lap and a half for J-Joe. 9 laps of racing, which means we are going to get some DRS action. It's gone wet, dry, wet, dry. Jacobson's thrown on some soft tyres at the back of the field here. Is he going to be able to take those soft tyres 9 laps? They will be screaming blue murder at the end, no doubt. Right then. We're almost ready to go green. The safety car is just about to enter the pit lane. There it goes. It's entered the pit lane. Are we going to see Andy go fast, hard and quick? Or is he going to go very slowly around the corner? He does go very slowly around the corner. But they are gone away. Fake Mano. Fake Mano's retired. Fake Mano's retired. He's out. Fake Mano has crashed under safety car conditions. And we've got Maud and Iron Boogs has had to go in the pits. It's gone from hero to zero for Fake Mano as well.
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
And as you can see, all the cars are piling in behind him. So it's, as we stand then, it's Andy out in front of this race. Half a second in front of Lansharky, who's got 3 seconds worth of penalties. There's then a 4.7 second gap to Kermit Attacks. There are then queues and queues of people. It's JB, Jordster, City of Art, AK, Gibbsy, and B-Coles, all potentially fighting for the final podium position of this race. There's less than 1 second between all those drivers. There's a huge DRS train sat behind Kermit, who's going to get challenged into turn 1 and 2. JB briefly took P3. Lansharky picks up another 3 seconds. That actually puts Kermit at a potential podium, even if he loses a position to JB. Because the guys behind JB have also got penalties. AK City are trading positions yet again. Plenty of action now as we head into the last 4 or 5 laps of the Singapore Tier 2 Grand Prix here at MRL. It's Moose Racing League. It's Sunday night. There's only one place to be, and you've made it here. Well done, ladies and gentlemen, because here we go then for the final podium position. We've got JBTC on Kermit Attacks, diving down the inside at turn 1, but late on the brakes goes Kermit, taking it back at turn 2. Very brave driving there from Kermit, under all kinds of pressure now from JBTC, with AK now 3.4 seconds off the back. You can see how hard these guys have been pushing. Keep fighting so Sharky can keep that gap. Well, I don't think you've got any drama there, mate. Maud gets a 5-second penalty. That's unfortunate, Maud. Here we go, then. Here we go. Are we going to see that? No. Ketchen DNFs. Oh, Ketchen's DNF'd in the pits. Looks like JB and Kermit then, side by side. Coming into the tight section. And JB still behind Kermit. They were side by side. Kermit manages to defend lap 29 of 31. Check in with our leaders then. Just dragging each other down the road, these two guys. Andy out in front in the Mercedes, followed by Land of Sharky. Yellow again. It's AK who's gone round this time. Maud's pulled into the pits. Has he? No, Maud's crashed into him. I think Maud's crashed into the Aston Martin. It's Sacco like Taco and to P6. It's Andy in the Mercedes, P1. Lansharky in the Alfa Romeo, P2. Kermit Attacks still hanging on for dear life of P3. He's got himself out of DRS range as well, as we're on lap 30, the penultimate lap. City of R closing in quick. Is he going to make a move on the inside? Down into the tight left-hander. No, he is not. He decides to back out. Oh, I thought he was going to make a dive into the tight right-hander then as well. He did not. We are coming through the last tappings, though. We're going to jump on board with our Mercedes race winner. It's Andy, who's going to claim the Singapore Grand Prix with Lansharky in second place. And City of R has spun it right at the very death. That could cause chaos. It's Kermit Attacks who finishes off the podium, with MP Jacobson now coming around the final turn. He's going to claim P4. City of R ends up in P5 with JBTC P6. Sacco like Taco comes around the final turn, crosses the line for P7. We're then going to have Jordster. Jordster's going to cross the line in P8, but he's going to lose that position to B-Coles in the McLaren. Jordster finishes P9. Semtex coming around that final corner now. He's going to finish in P10. And here comes Iron Boogs then through the tunnel in that Williams to finish off his Tier 2 race of the evening. The fireworks, you can see the fireworks going off in the background to celebrate the Mercedes win for Andy this evening. As round the final corner comes Smoo Irons. And that is your lot, ladies and gentlemen. That was Singapore. That was MRL. Tier 2. What a race. I think it was a race that had it all. It had thrills and spills. It had good weather, bad weather, indifferent weather, terrible weather. It had some absolutely outstanding overtaking. And by the way, let's give it up to Kermit Attacks for that defense with a damaged wing for probably about 10 laps that's got him onto the podium. So there's George Russell up on the podium in the form of Andy. GG's, Andy. Well done, my friend. Congratulations.